Welcome, Longmont, to Longmont June, the YouTube channel that tells you what's happening in Longmont, when it's happening, and where it's happening. The format basically is, we'll tell you in great detail what's happening over the next 2 days, and we'll give you advance notice of some of the things that need more notice that are happening 3 and 4 days from now. So on Tuesdays, in other words, we'll give you Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesdays, we'll give you Thursday, Friday. We will mention what's happening on the weekends for those things that need a little bit more advance notice. So here we go for this week. So this week we didn't actually find anything that was happening on today, Tuesday, but tomorrow night, Wednesday night, there is live music at Rosalie's Pizzeria, which is at 461 Main Street from 7 to 9 p.m. The band name is The Responders. On Thursday, we have the free concert in Niwot at the Whistle Stop Park. The opening act is John Mieres, and the headline band this week is Funk Nuff. It starts at 6:30 p.m. Funk Nuff is a R&B band. Also on Thursday at the Longmont Library, there's a program called Mad Science. It's a program for children. It's from 10 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. and it is free. Also Thursday evening, the Longmont Museum, Views and Brews. This week the movie is Peter Pan. As we've told you in the past, adults can order alcohol at these movies, but it is family oriented and families are encouraged to come. The price is $8 for non-members, $5 for members. It's held in the Stewart Auditorium. Also Thursday night is middle school night at Sunset Pool. That's from 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's for your middle schoolers, your tweeners and early teens, and it's set aside just for them. In other words, on this particular night there are no little kids around. So they have games and prizes and things all geared towards the young teenagers. Then coming up this weekend, Friday night, the Downtown Longmont Summer Concert Series continues with Bonnie and the Clydes. It'll be held at 4th and Kimbark. It's from 6 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and it is free. The last 2 weeks were great shows. We had Face 2 weeks ago and we had Last Man on Earth last week. A lot of people go to these. They're a whole lot of fun. Take chairs. It makes it a whole lot easier because it is fairly long, but they're a whole lot of fun and very entertaining and well worth your time. Also, we want to mention here on Saturdays there's a Rockies Skills Challenge. It's for ages 6 to 13. It's held out at the Sandstone Ranch from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Obviously, it's baseball skills, and there are prizes for the kids. So if your kid's one of those who loves baseball and likes to play, this might be something you'd like to go and do with them. It's only because this only happens once in a great while that we decide we should give some early advance notice on this one. So that's what's happening for the next couple of days and a couple of the big things that are happening this weekend. We'll come back again tomorrow and tell you what's happening. Once again, we'll mention Thursday and we'll give you more details and more events that are happening on Friday. But for right now, we're going to, this is the start of starting to introduce you to some of the small businesses in the area. So we're going to show you, introduce you now to a lady named Ann who's an acupuncturist here in town. We're here today at Inspiration Point and we're going to be talking with Ann, who is a certified acupuncturist.
So this room I primarily use when someone is coming in for a first time consultation and health history, and we sit here and talk. The one thing I really love about what I do is getting to know people, and we spend quite a bit of time talking on your first visit, so I can get to know you, what you're struggling with, your health history, and help you understand how I can best help you. And so usually we'll start here in these chairs talking for a while, and then I bring you over to the treatment bed where we begin your treatment.
correct?
Yes, and so this is one treatment room, but we also have another treatment room, and I'll walk you through here. Come on through. And this is the second treatment room.
It's nice and quiet and
It is.
peaceful.
It's a very peaceful, serene, quiet environment. One of the things that I love about Inspiration Point is how comfortable it is. Everybody who comes in here, they just want to stay here. They want to stay and relax and enjoy the peace and quiet.
I know I do when I come. It's the best 20-minute nap I get. This is Ann with Inspiration Point. She's an acupuncturist, and she's going to tell us a little bit about how and why she does what she does. So for starters, Ann, why did you become an acupuncturist, and was that extremely difficult to do?
Oh, that's a good question, Ron. I have always been interested, for as long as I can remember, interested in the connection between the body and mind, the way that our thoughts and our emotions affects the body, the way that what is going on in our body affects our thoughts and our minds. And so I originally started out pursuing a degree in psychology. And so I graduated from CSU with a degree in psychology and fully intended to go forward to become a psychologist. But then I started to realize that I need more than words. So I had one grandmother who's traveled extensively throughout China when I was a little girl, and she loved everything about Chinese culture and was always telling us everything about it. And then I had another grandmother who was really interested in the healing power of foods. And so I like to believe that the two of them kind of came together to create a natural segue for me to go to school for Chinese medicine. So I started studying traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture and herbs in 1998. And a lot of people don't realize that it takes 4 years. Sometimes people can do it on an accelerated path of 3 years to get a degree in acupuncture. It is a master's level degree. And we go through very rigorous training, but also rigorous testing to make sure that we qualify and we know what
So
we're
you've
doing.
been doing this since like 2002 then?
I've been doing it since, late 2001. So,
2001.
yeah.
Interesting.
So almost 18 years.
It sounds like it's very rewarding.
I love it. Thanks for asking that question. That's why I do what I do, is because I love seeing people who come in and they're struggling. Whether they are struggling with chronic pain or acute pain, whether they're struggling with their sleep, their digestion, generally just not feeling well, stuck in different emotional patterns, anxiety, depression, all of those things. I love seeing people move out of their suffering. And that's what's so rewarding about it.
I'm glad you said all of that, because I think most people have the preconception that acupuncture is just about relieving pain. They don't realize. Can you talk just a little bit about, was it like energy flow or whatever, to where you can help like gut issues and stuff like that?
Sure. Well, we look at it in several different ways. We can look at it from the Western medical perspective. Western medicine for the longest time said, we don't know why acupuncture works. And for a long time they said, we're not even sure if it works. When I first started doing this, there were a lot of Western medical practitioners who wanted nothing to do with it. But now they are starting to admit that it does work. They're starting to find ways to study it from the Western medical lens to see that there are actually physiological and neurological changes happening in the body when we insert needles. So if we look at it from the Western perspective, we are increasing circulation, decreasing inflammation, we are encouraging the brain to produce the feel-good chemicals like serotonin and dopamine, and by those ways, making the body feel better. If we look at it from the traditional Chinese medical perspective, we do talk about the flow of energy, that we have these lines of energy or meridians or channels in our body, and as long as your qi, which is your body's energy, your blood, your body fluids, and all of that are going in the right direction at the right time, then there's health. Whenever there's an interruption to that flow is when we start to have symptoms. And so when I start out with a new patient, I ask a lot of questions. Say they're coming in for back pain, I'm still going to ask them about their sleep. I'm going to ask them about their digestion. I'm going to ask them about their energy levels and their moods, because it's all connected. And the idea is that if we put needles into predetermined places along the body, we correct that flow of energy, thereby allowing the body to heal itself.
Thanks for taking a few minutes to explain a little bit about you and your business. Are there any final thoughts? Do you offer like a discounted first consultation just for people who want to come and hear more specifically how you could help them?
Yeah, thank you for asking that question, Ron. I offer for anybody who is interested and wants to know what I have to offer and how I can help them a free 15-minute consultation. So you can come in, you can tell me your story, tell me how you're struggling, and I'll tell you what I can do for you in a clear, straightforward way so that you know what you're getting into. And then you can decide if it's something you want to move forward with.
Super. Thanks for your time, Ann.
Okay,
I hope
thank you,
people
Ron.
will call you and come see you and learn more about acupuncture.
All right, thank you, I appreciate it.
So that's it for today. We hope that you'll like the YouTube channel, that you'll subscribe to the YouTube channel, and most importantly, that you'll tell your friends. We feel that's really important for the community to meet a lot of the local business people and to support the local business people. One of my greatest joys in life is to see people have a fair shot at attaining their dreams, and that is one of the major goals of this channel. So please like us, please subscribe to the channel, and please tell all your friends. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. Thank you.